up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica, honey. We are down here to talk about Bell Collective. I'm trying to see what's going on with this light. The sun is directly in my face, honey. I can't see nothing. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I had a restful, uneventful weekend. You know, just normal running errand stuff like that. I hope everybody's doing okay. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know that you stopped by. We're down here to talk about the Bell Collective review, but I have to go to Starbucks. I'm sorry. We're going to have to go to Starbucks first because today I needed it. This morning, honey, my neighbors, I don't know what was going on, but she was talking about you a 30-year-old child. You are a 30-year-old child, and you're a 30-year-old child, and you couldn't let me leave to work in peace. So I guess her partner got up and decided to choose violence on a Monday morning. While I just don't understand that. I just thought about that. I was just like, girl, on a Monday morning, you getting up to go to work and you got somebody yelling at you about whatever, or going off, or creating disharmony right before you go to work. There's nothing worse than that. And then I was just like thinking, and then like she literally went into like a full rage, like upset and angry, raging like that, raging like, shut up, like yelling like that, like completely frustrated. And then I'm thinking, like, after all of that, believe me, I've been in situations like that where the person completely terrorizes you, knocks you off your fucking square, and then when you go to work all flustered and mad and taking it out on everybody at work, that motherfucker is sitting back with their legs up with a little smirk on their face. Because that was the mission. The mission was to fuck your day up. Do not let these people F your day up. And if you are in relationship with somebody who needs to press your buttons and alter your mood in order to feel good and powerful, you need to reevaluate that relationship. You do. Because that's not, I was listening, I said, who is hollering? It wasn't even, I don't even think it was 6 o'clock. It was probably just like after 6 o'clock. Maybe she probably leaves at 6 o'clock. Because I think it was like around maybe 6:15 or something like that. Yelling. First I could hear something going. I was like, is that somebody yelling? And then she said something like, you're a 30-year-old child. I like, y'all be in these relationships with these people and it's not beneficial. And it's like, what do you be holding on to? Like Leticia. Like Leticia, I'm looking at her in this relationship with Glen for 18 years. And you have this man literally saying that he, girl, when I said, this is what they do, and this is why you get so frustrated. And I saw Leticia get frustrated, but then actually revert back to, I'm not leaving you. It's like, what is the consequence then? How are you going to get someone to change their behavior if you don't apply a consequence and stick to that consequence? That man has proven for over 18 years that he does not value the lopsided relationship that benefits him more than you. He doesn't respect it. It doesn't respect it. I'm good. How are you? I'm good. Thank you for asking. What can I get started for you? I would like a hot grande, a dirty chai double with oat milk. Is it a hot grande dirty chai made with oat milk? Yes. You said double shot, right? Yes, please. And can you also add 2 pumps of brown sugar? For the brown sugar, okay. At 180 degrees. And then 180 degrees. Yeah, and can you have them stir it? Yes, stir. Okay. And that's all. Thank you. It's like you literally, it's like, and it's like, it's nothing that you can say without saying, like, this man, you're in a relationship with this man who has given you nothing but a child. He's giving you a child. He has, you said you've given him 18, 17 chances. So does that mean every year you're giving him another chance, another chance, another chance? And how many chances do you have to give him for you to understand that it is not a relationship that deserves anything from you, no effort from you? And how long do you put up with that, and why? That's, to me, that's the thing. It's like, how many, like I tell you, I don't put up with stuff for long, because when I'm like, this is not working, this is not working for me. All right, here you go. Can I use my stars? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. You too. Thank you. Okay. It's like, how long do you wait? Like, how long do you do that? And why do you feel like that's what you deserve? How come he deserves you in addition to the ability to, like, my whole thing is, like, I just don't understand why after so long, I'm not putting up with nothing for no length of time. And it's like, I don't know. I just don't get it. I'm like, why is she doing that? And it's so stupid. And you look stupid. You look fucking dumb. You look stupid being in a relationship for 18 years that has not served you and is not serving you. And the fact that you say you're a better person when you're not in a relationship with him, and yet you still go back to that. Why do you think that you deserve that mess? Why do you think you deserve to be in a relationship for that long with a man who is not honoring you? Like, I don't understand. Why do you think you deserve to be dishonored in your relationship? Why do you think that you deserve to be lied to in your relationship? Why do you think you deserve that? Leticia is a beautiful woman, smart in her business. But why do you think you need to deal with this old sulky mouth, route mouth, look, ooh. And then he's over there trying to look sad. That shit, when I'm telling you that shit triggered the fuck out of me. I wanted to, girl, you niggas are lucky that women are not niggas. Because if I was her, I would have hit him right in his motherfucking mouth as a man. What are you looking sad for? And then after it's all said and done, Leticia is sitting there. Oh, I'm like, bitch, what the fuck are you crying for? What the fuck are you crying for? You know the source of your pain. You know the source of your pain. What the fuck are you crying for? You don't have to cry. You don't have to cry. You don't have to cry. And yet you think that this is what you deserve. You think you deserve that? That's sad. I'm going to go over here. Why do I have the heater on? I'm going to go. Oh, no, I think I'm fine right here. It was less some glass. I was like, this is dumb. This is dumb. You don't have to live like this. Whole lot of reservations. Whole lot of texting with no conversations. Whole lot of playing victim and the villain at the same time. Whole lot of patience. Waiting, they want some time on it. Plenty in a bro, we can get it on, boy. So let me try it. Let me taste this, honey. That's it, baby. Stirred, honey. That's it, baby. Okay. So with Leticia and Glenn, you know, I'm gonna start off with them. Leticia and Glenn, they at their little therapy appointment. She's talking about how he just gets her back in bed. He gets her back in bed, and he's back to the same shit. And this is what you've been doing for the last 18 years. You've been doing this for 18 years. I'm not doing nothing for any length of time that doesn't serve me. I can't thrive like that. I can't thrive in a space like that. I would have an attitude with him. I would not be respectful of him. I would be talking to him crazy. Like, it would be in his best interest to leave the relationship, because you don't have respect for me, and you out here sticking your dick in people and possibly have a baby. You think I'm gonna talk to you with any level of respect? And knowing that you don't honor yourself while you're in this relationship, and you're just sitting there like a damn clown in this relationship with this man. The therapist tells him only you can correct the problem. You are the only one that could correct the problem. Her behavior has nothing to do with your behavior. It really doesn't. But you see, he tried to make it her problem. You don't see that I'm her. When I tell you, you remember how Jocelyn jumped on Stevie J during that therapy appointment? That would have been me and Leticia. That if I would have had Jocelyn's spirit jump into me and whoop on that nigga right on that damn therapist's couch. Because you're not going to sit up here and act like you're out here sticking your dick in women because you're depressed. And you're depressed because I've excelled and have moved and grown without you. And because I have grown and moved up without you, you feel like you're unneeded. So you need to go find you a woman to stick your dick in so you can feel needed. And you're going to say that that's because of me? She grew in a different direction, and he took it as neglect. I felt like she didn't need me anymore. That's why they on the internet crying now. That's why they in digital spaces crying and boohooing and throwing tantrums now and nose snotty and everything. Yeah, they don't need us anymore. We don't want them to have education. We don't want them to. They need to be in poverty with us so that we can feel like men, because that's the only place where we have power is in heterosexual relationships with women. That's the only place they have power, is in heterosexual relationships with women. That's the only place where they have power. And if you agree that they can go ahead and let you wait 13, however many years, and you could be engaged for however many years, move your ass to Boston, move your children to Boston, and then be sleeping with somebody, the same bitch that helped you move out. Hell, fuck that. Y'all be in these lopsided relationships with these niggas. I'm sorry. And for a long time, if you are a heterosexual woman in this world, it's inevitable. You have to be in a relationship with a man at some point in your life. But you don't have to be mistreated by those men. You don't. You don't have to be mistreated by them. That's not a part of how the relationship goes. They're not supposed, if you're in a committed relationship, they're not supposed to be cheating on you. And that's not just how they are. You allow 18 years to go by. And then at the end of the episode, it says he's back to texting women. Hot grits for you. Hot grits. Hot grits. Not even a guillotine. Hot grits for Glenn. Yeah. Grits for Glendale. Oh, yeah. Now you look like an even bigger clown, Leticia. And I don't like to talk down to women who are in fucked up relationships, because again, if you are a heterosexual woman, you are going to have one, maybe two fucked up relationships if you decide to be in relationships with these niggas. But 18 years? Oh, bitch, you're a clown. You're a clown. You're a clown. You're a clown. I'm talking about your ass. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. How much grace do I have to give you that you're not even giving yourself? How much grace do I have to give you that you are not even giving yourself? She didn't stand by my side when she saw me suffering. So I'm supposed to stand by your side while I also exhale. I exhale. I move past. I'm opening businesses and everything. You start suffering because you feel like I don't need you. And in your suffering and depression, you go out and fuck other women. And so because I didn't stand by you, I didn't see you suffering. I didn't see you suffering, girl. I was crying out for help. You know, I was dealing with depression. Yes, while you're dealing with depression, listen, ladies, your partner might be dealing with depression, but you are not his therapist. If he doesn't go into therapy, if he's not getting therapy, like I commend him for going to get therapy because there's so many people who aren't, but he's going to therapy in order to get his wife back so that he can cheat on her again. He's going to therapy to show her that he's doing the work. Just like on Love and Marriage Huntsville, when Mighty Mouse and Marsupio, Dr. Francis called them out. They just telling me what I want to hear, but they're going to do what they want to do anyway. Didn't I tell you that the other day? And I don't have fucking letters behind my name. Didn't I tell you that the other day? That those are the type of niggas who posture in front of other men and submit to other men. But then when they get done, they going to do whatever the fuck they want to do. You saw how Marsupio was leaning on Tisha during that ankle tied to the ankle foot challenge while he was leaning on her, and it looked like she was carrying him throughout the path. Yeah, but you're gonna let him lead while he's breaking your ankles leaning on you. Girl, the fuck out of here. And I get mad when I see y'all do this for years. Like I said, I'm giving y'all 5 years tops. 5 years tops. You can't I'm not I don't know how much grace you want to be in a relationship for so long. I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared. Are you in love with him? Girl, that don't have nothing to do with nothing. That this idea that there's a separation between being in love and love is that I guess there's this idea that being in love means that I don't know, you respect the person more. I don't understand what's the difference. Somebody get in the comments and you tell me what's the difference in loving someone and being in love with someone. Tell me what the difference is, because I don't understand what the fuck the difference is. Either you respect me, and in your respect you show me love, or you don't. There's no degrees of fucking respect. You're going to respect me or not, because if there's no respect, I don't give a fuck how in love you are with me if you don't respect me. That's crazy. Y'all always coin these little terms and make little things just like a bunch of dumb shit. Are you in love with him or do you love him? Well, I love you. No, you don't. You are sticking your raw penis into other women. You don't love her. And he's not in love with you. And she doesn't have to be in love with him or love him. I don't know why you want you want to love somebody. That's what you want to call it. After they've hurt you and hurt you and hurt you over 18 years, over and over again, and possible babies and stuff. That is not love. That's the one thing that I say about relationships. You get into relationships with these people and they have different ideas of what love is. Leticia, her idea of love is allowing a man to, is being in a lopsided relationship with a man who cheats on her and possibly has children. I don't know who I'm getting. I have a soft spot for him, but I don't know who I'm giving. She says in past tense, I was deeply in love. Oh, I feel like it's over. And then she says, I see hope. But she says, I love me. I need to be the best version of myself. And she says, and I teach other women to be the best versions of themselves. You know what? I read a story the other day. There's a woman, a life coach. She was murdered by her husband. He killed her and her son over an electricity bill. Life coach in a relationship with a man who killed her over a utility bill. There's a lot of women out here who are helping women become the best versions of themselves, and they're in relationships with people that don't serve them. They're in relationships that don't serve them. They're in the type of relationships they're telling you to get out of. And there's a quote, I don't remember where I heard it from. Your life works better when you practice what you preach. When you practice what you preach. How I look being in a relationship with some fuck nigga after I'm done talking to y'all down here and telling y'all to get out of relationships that don't serve you. How would I look being in a relationship that doesn't serve me? How would that look? I would look like a fucking fool. So the same energy and advice that you give to women about being the better versions of themselves, you have to do the same thing. You have to practice what you preach. That little dog is so cute. Even the damn therapist said this is the last straw. This is the last straw. Anyways, Marie and her mom is typical addict, lying to her, telling her she's gonna come back when she didn't. I knew she wasn't gonna come back. She asked, "Where have you been?" What did she say when she said "Where have you been?" It's almost like she ain't been nowhere. I just been around the corner. She tries to get her mom. Her mom's not coming back. Her mom has an addiction, so it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I wish you could see this dog. It's like a tiny Pomeranian. It's so cute. Um, so Gucci gets a billboard. Aikisha's breaking ground. She's gonna have something at the Faulkner. Oh, Bell Collector, you desperate and you crazy. Um, here's Tamra, I'm going home to him. The decorator is gonna be here. Like, you sound stupid. And it's like, you don't even have to do this. Like, that is the part that bothers me. I remember in that relationship that I mentioned earlier, I knew the shit was over. I was in my kitchen and I said to myself, I feel like, and I said it out loud. I didn't say it to myself. With this man standing there, I said, I feel like I'm having the typical black experience in this relationship with you. I said it. I was so frustrated. Like, and then that was the relationship that I thought to myself, if I am fully aware that these men do not like women and they're only heterosexual to have sex with women, but they don't give you anything in return, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And I really had to ask myself, like, what are you doing? This is not mutually beneficial. This benefits this person more than it benefits me. I'm actually getting nothing from it. No scraps, no leftover, no morsels, no crumbs, nothing. But they're getting a full fucking, what do you call the things where you go around and you take the food? A buffet. They get a full buffet with you. And when it's time for you to go to them, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's not even a fucking trash can with food in it for you to eat it. They don't have nothing for you. And you stay, and for what? Like, honestly, for what? And 18 years?